you have been on the internet for the past 24 hours, then you would have seen the Logan Paul situation go down.
I'm already getting flagged for demonetization, bro.
The video was number 10 on the trending page, and as this series called Trending on YouTube, I thought I'd discuss it. Now in this video, I'm not going to act all emotional and act like I'm offended, and I'm just going to cover the points that really grinds my gears about this whole situation. So when I was strolling through Twitter, as you do, I noticed Logan Paul was trending. So I was just wondering, like, what educational piece was this guy covering to be trending number 1 on Twitter? And as you know, the internet is full of intelligent beings that are full of opinions and easily get offended by anything. So I thought it was nothing, but I was wrong. So I sat down and watched this painfully annoying video. It's over 15 minutes long, and I'm not gonna lie, I was slightly offended. Not really, but the video was just stupid. Like, the forest Aokigahara, the suicide forest, as everyone else knows it as, I've always wanted to explore that. And a lot of people that have done any exploring videos in their life know that that is an amazing place that you would want to explore as an explorer. It's not the fact that he found the body or the fact that he went there. I think what people were the most offended by was the fact that they were laughing.
There's a thing that is now in our lives we just experienced.
The stupid jokes that they'd done throughout the whole video, and the way they were laughing, standing right next to a dead body.
I don't feel good. What, you never stand next to a dead guy?
No.
Like, the girl in the back is just giggling like this, like what's so funny? Like, I get, like, some people deal with situations differently, but come on, man. That's like going to a funeral and laughing and saying, oh, I deal with a situation differently, and everyone's crying, you're on the back giggling like this. Just, no.
Me smiling and laughing does not is not a portrayal of how I feel about the circumstances.
It's just your coping mechanism.
I'm surprised the guy that they were with didn't call up his boys and actually jumped them instead of calling the police.
You gotta call police. Call the police, bro. Yeah.
Now I'm aware he's an actor and he acts mentally deficient for his audience as it matches up.
Hey, ghost. Son! It's a sign! Yo.
I'm not a sensitive person like the majority of people that are on the internet, but this was the dumbest video I've ever seen in my life. Like, I'm so confused. Morally, it's wrong to laugh when there's a dead body in front of you and make jokes and stuff like the guy is not there. This guy is not like the smallest YouTuber. He's not on like 100k subs. One of the biggest faces of YouTube, and like he would have people checking this video. Like, everyone around him needs to get fired straight away. On top of that, he needs to reevaluate his life. I'm talking about the editor actually sat down there and edited these jokes together and didn't think, yo, Logan, these jokes are a bit stupid, like, think again. Like, anyone, even with a negative IQ, would know that video was stupid. But I think the most annoying thing for me personally is these pretend heroic acts from people where they're like, oh, please call the suicide line. You are not alone. We care about you. Shut up. Just shut up. You didn't go there for that reason, so stop pretending you did. Like while he's talking about, please, you're not alone, blah, 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 the girl in the back is just sitting there laughing. Like, it just doesn't match up. It doesn't feel genuine.
This just became very real, and obviously
this guy's face especially, I don't know why it annoys me so much. Like, I'm sure he's a nice guy, but like in his video,
did we just find a dead person in the suicide forest?
like, for the people that have suffered from depression and know what it's like to live with it, you would know it's not something you brag about. It's not fashion. You don't like, I feel like society right now has turned it into like a fashion statement. Like, you're depressed, like, oh, that's so cool. Do you get what I'm saying?
I don't get the fashion.
She don't get what I'm saying. For the people that maybe understand me, do you get what I'm saying? It's like the new popular thing to be. Like, it's not a fashion statement. Bring awareness to it in the right way. Don't use it as a way to put yourself on a stepping stone. Like, I'll give you an example. It's like the equivalent of going to a less fortunate country, like a third world country, and you know those people that take Instagram pictures, they literally go there for the photographs to get likes on the Instagram and come across as this heroic person, but as soon as the camera cuts off, they dash the baby and they're off. They sit on their plane, they go back home, and they're living their normal lives. They don't actually care. It's just like for that little act for Instagram or for a few likes. Now, I understand he's a Disney actor, but even for like an actor and your audience is young, you gotta play more mentally deficient than you really are. Like, I mean, if you judge me for my content, you'd think I eat rocks for breakfast. But I'm not stupid. Like, I'm a medical student, but I know what works with certain content I make, that people enjoy certain content on the internet. Like in my head I was thinking, when I was watching this video, I thought the whole thing's a joke, and at the end they're gonna be like, this is a prank, and then the prank was just too far and everyone took it serious. But the girl in the back was just
We found a dead body.
just grinding my gears. So throughout this whole video I'm just thinking, it's gotta be a joke. Like, I mean, listen to these shit jokes. I thought this whole thing was a joke until the authorities came, but even then, like, they're still busting jokes. Like,
Oh my.
now I saw a lot of YouTubers also commentating about this and talking about, oh, what they do for views. Not genuine. Majority of these guys will sell their nan for an extra million views. I think that's the most annoying thing as well. Like, highlight the real points. Fair enough, yeah. It's not his fault for finding a dead body. It's how they handled it. Like, anyone with the littlest brain would like know what to do in that situation. You maybe like cut the camera, discuss it, maybe talk with your audience to be like, I saw someone in particular comment on this, Lily Singh. Imagine if everyone who had power and massive influence used it for good. Please don't let YouTube views alter your values and morals. Common sense over AdSense. Stay woke, spread love, encourage growth. Okay, fair enough. So someone replied to this and said, what is common sense in this? Was the content documentary? I didn't see it. More broadly, who is granted authority to document tragedy? And how, under what conditions, do Logan Paul's actions differ from Vice News documentation war death? Logan Paul's not making a documentary, so he's out of it anyway. Like, straight away, he's already said that he's going there for the haunted aspect. I get what the point he's trying to make, but this isn't educational. And another annoying thing that I saw a lot of YouTubers, they're not highlighting the real problems. They're talking about his views or how many subs he has. Oh, delete his YouTube channel. It sounds like they're more worried about his YouTube channel and they're jealous of his success, rather than highlighting that this guy's made a stupid mistake and how it should be corrected. Like, if you look at the initial likes to dislike ratio, it shows that he's not just the only problem. It's the audience. Everyone that watches these videos. There's been almost like 5 million people that saw that video on the first day. No one was butthurt about it. I only found this last night, and I was initially like, I sat and thought for myself, like, before all of this blew over, I thought, yo, this is messed up. The craziest thing was number 10 on the trending page. Now, I'm not going to get too much into that, but so he actually came out with an apology on Twitter, and this is how it went down. Where do I begin? Let's start with this. I'm sorry. This is a first for me. I've never faced criticism like this before because I've never made a mistake like this before. I'm surrounded by good people and believe I make good decisions, but I'm still a human being. I can be wrong. Like, I expected like a typical, I'm sorry guys video, but I'm probably guessing that's going to come out today. He goes, I didn't do it for views. I get views. He's right. Just shut the I did it because I thought I could make a positive ripple on the internet, not cause a monsoon of negativity. That's never the intention. I intended to raise awareness for suicide and suicide prevention. Shut the If this video saves just one life, it will be worth it. Now, this is the sort of stuff that just shut the I was misguided by shock and awe as portrayed in the video. I still am. I mean, people clickbait anything on YouTube these days. Like, anything happens, you clickbait it. He must have thought this is the best clickbait ever. I mean, just looking at the thumbnail, like, I don't actually believe his brain has registered like what he was doing. I don't think it did. Like, the guy had to pose in front of someone dead behind him hanging, and like, if you see his face, it just baffles me. Like, someone actually sat there and said, stand there, let me just take this thumbnail, this is gonna bang a good 10 million views. I do this ish every day. I've made a 15-minute TV show every single day for the past 460 days. One may understand that it's easy to get caught up in a moment without fully weighing the possible ramifications. I'm often reminded of how big of a reach I truly have, and with great power comes great responsibility. Okay, Spider-Man. For the first time in my life, I'm regretful to say I handled that power incorrectly. It won't happen again. I get that he apologised. It's not for me to say whether it's genuine or not. In my opinion, it's not, but I don't really care. Like, I feel like it should be more to learn from. Do you remember, like, anything that happens with a big YouTuber, everyone just loves to jump on this bandwagon and rip their heads apart. They don't actually highlight the real issue. They don't highlight the problem. Everyone just says, oh, he gets too many views. Why is he gaining 57k subs? I'm seeing a lot of people tweeting about stupid stuff like that. Like, that doesn't matter. What matters is what actually went down and how we move forward as a community. Like, I love YouTube. I love everything about YouTube, but I feel like the community is just garbage. I grew up with a YouTube community where we were all friends. Like, in London, we had a tight-knit YouTube community, and the majority was just jealousy and just garbage. That's how we all broke apart. Like, a majority of my YouTube friends, like, no one talks to each other. And that's me experiencing it from the beginning when we all had like 500 subs, less than that, like 100 subs. I feel like we need to do a better job, and I feel like we need to push better content. Like, everyone talks about we need better content on YouTube, but we don't actually push for it. What we view is what has to be produced. What you get supplied. Like, you're not forced to take in certain content. Like if you don't want to see it, you watch people that you do. Like even if you don't get their notifications, check out your favorite channel once a week. Do you get what I'm saying? Like everyone complains about his vlogging, but he's like, how can you blame the guy? The guy makes almost 10 million a year. He's gonna continue doing his content. Like if you don't like his content, don't watch him. Move away from it. Find creators that are in line with what you like and what you believe in, and push that way. No one can force you to take something in that you don't want. It works on a supply and demand basis. If you demand garbage and you watch garbage, there's gonna be a high supply of garbage on the internet. Pick wisely, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Add me up on all my social media, I'm not gonna beg you, and I'll see you guys soon. And if you want me to continue this trending on YouTube series once a week with all my other videos, let me know, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace!